Counting down to first pitch at Great American Ballpark. The Cardinals and the Reds are next. Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. They'll match up against a man who added a second no-hitter to his resume in 2013, hard-throwing right-hander Homer Bailey. John Jay will dig in here. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. He'll pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1. So Jay will head back to the dugout, and with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Matt Carpenter will dig in, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Michael Lee will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball. Now the starting lineup for Cincinnati in this one. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Brandon Phillips will stand in, the National League starter at second base in last year's All-Star game. Just a touch outside, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Zach Cozart will take his first cut to the ball game here. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting third, first baseman,
Joey Votto will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Yeah, and you know, after a tough loss in game 1 of this series, that's a nice job here to pick up a first inning RBI. That gets his guys out in front right from the start, maybe turning things around.
Chris Heisey will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. Ready on 2-1. To right field. Lee has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
That just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold it third.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. On the ground down the first base line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Here's another 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You need to be awfully careful here. Runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get fouled. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
I tell you what, anytime you get a first inning visit from your pitching coach, something ain't working out there. Now, here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings out of you here. Let's go.
Ryan Ludwig will see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. Reds lead this one 2-0. Matt Adams leads things off now in the top half of the second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Go back to St. Louis.
Programs and scorecards.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. Yeah, I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Matt Holliday will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now here's a ground ball for Cozart. This could be 2. Phillips for 1. Back to first, and they're able to take care of Holliday as well. A double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Yadier Molina will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at shortstop. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 2 And the Cardinals nothing. Brian Pena will start things off in the bottom of the second. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And this is fouled straight back. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Homer Bailey will be the batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's Ellis at second base. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
The second baseman, number 4,
Brandon Phillips will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Sinker misses, ball 4.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Zach Cozart will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Here we go, guys.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here comes a 2-2. Right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Johnny Peralta will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. He'll try again. 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, a lot of people wonder how to throw a knuckle curve, but you'll see it here. It's a little tough to see, but that index finger really gets tucked back into the seam of the baseball. And that's what gives it the rotation and movement.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis 3rd. And set to stand in as the second baseman, Mark Ellis. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Adam Wainwright will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Here comes the 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Full count, 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Let's go!
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Joey Votto makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Holiday is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Jay Bruce will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. 1 out, nobody on. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. Up with it is Ellis. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Heisey.
Chris Heisey will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Let's go, Cincy!
The 2-2 coming. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And here's there's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Third baseman, number 21.
Todd Frazier will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And sometimes when you've got a pitcher who's out there scuffling a little bit, you worry more about throwing strikes than you do about the base runners. And I think that may have been the case right there.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. One left for Cincinnati as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. John Jay will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Now a hard liner, but foul. The next 3-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Michael Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The tag as he holds on, and that guy is meat at home plate.
Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guys a step closer to tying this thing, but that time he was a little too optimistic. They tag him out easily at home plate.
Matt Adams will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Here comes a 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good time to run right here. 2 strikes, 2 outs. If he gets thrown out, you let the guy start off the next inning with a fresh count. Instead, as it is, now he's got a shot at a 2-out RBI.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Kozart. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. Ryan Ludwig will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Brian Pena will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
Here we go on an 0-2 count. All you have to do is start that thing right down the middle of the plate and then just let it work its way in. Hopefully get a swing through or maybe even a shattered bat.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Homer Bailey will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back from Cincinnati after this. Matt Holliday will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Misses, ball 2. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and Holliday has a base hit.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2, tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it, and he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Yadier Molina will dig in now, the National League's starting catcher in last year's All-Star game. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
3-2 pitch. Now a line drive out to second, caught there by Phillips, and that becomes the first down of the inning.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Johnny Peralta will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now the 3-0 offering. And this one gets away, and it ought to be scored a passed ball. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Just a four-seam fastball that time. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It just sort of looked like it got on him just a little bit quicker than he expected, and they're going to hit him with a pass ball for that one. That's called laziness.
Line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Keep your head in the game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Mark Ellis will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. In the dirt here. Goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Yeah, and with 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do as he bounces this pitch, and that means both runners are going to move up.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball here plates the runner from third, and we're back now to a 1-run game.
Adam Wainwright will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
All right, let's hold him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Phillips has got it, and the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Cardinals 1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as internet sensation Dat Dude Brandon Phillips gets set to lead off the Cincinnati half of the inning.
All right, Red.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Way to go, Red.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Zach Cozart will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Hitters got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And a sinker too far in here. He lost him on ball 4.
And you can sort of tell that he's really laboring out there right now. It's really evidenced by the numbers. You see that highlighted column right there. 5 walks for him in the ballgame. Never a good sign.
Joey Votto will stand in now. He, of course, the starting first baseman on last season's National League All-Star squad. get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Oh, high, deep. Where will this one come down? Now that is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Joey Votto, a two-run shot, as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead.
If these guys want to repeat as division champs, they're going to need a big year out of this fella right here. He gets himself off to a good start with his first home run of the year.
Jay Bruce will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
That's right. Wait for your pick.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. This is a hard-hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
That's what you do against a sinker baller. If that ball's fading away, go right back up the middle with it. It just bounces this one right into center field.
Chris Heisey will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Bruce on first. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, he goes for this pitch hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker to fish that one out of the dirt.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. And he misses again, ball 3.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
All right, Red.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the payoff pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jaime Garcia is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Ryan Ludwig will see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5.
Let's do it, Cincinnati.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bruce leads from second. Here's the pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. 5 innings. John Jay will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Get out of here, Cardinals.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets under the fastball there and pops this one up. This is just beyond the infield on the right side. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
1 away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. The 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And that misses for ball 4.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Michael Lee will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Lined foul as this gets over the Reds dugout. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball to the left side that's going to get by Cozart and into left, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. The throw to third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
They're applying a little pressure here for one of the first times tonight. It puts runners at the corners now with 1 away, so this becomes an opportunity they need to take advantage of.
Runner goes for second. Taken for strike 3. The throw.
Taking a little bit of a risk there. You'd hate to see him make the final out at second, especially when you've already got a runner on third. But he gets a great jump here, and now a 2-out single will drive home 2 instead of just 1.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
Now the 1-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
This is a guy you don't want to make a mistake to with runners on base, because when you do, he normally does something like this. This is a bolt right here. You could hang your laundry on this one, and it's going to wind up scoring 2.
Yadier Molina will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Get easy out.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Reds 4 and the Cardinals 3. Brian Pena will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot. That guy's no slouch up there. He comes through with a solid single hit.
Devin Mesoraco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
Get you into the line.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Line hard. Foul. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this 1-run lead.
Brandon Phillips will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it misses. 3-1 now. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
2 straight singles. Now walk. He's making it real tough on himself here as he starts the inning by loading the bases.
Zach Cozart will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Joey Votto will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Go one more time, baby.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Hey, now, let's go.
And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. To Ellis for 1. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Jonathan Broxton is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Jonathan Broxton.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Now a fastball popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Mark Ellis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here it comes, 2-1. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or 2 as he was catching that baseball.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Roma, strike already.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to 3rd. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The pitcher, number 54.
Alan Craig will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 21, Alan Craig.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
John Jay will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Pat Neshek is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Pat Neshek.
Jay Bruce will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Keeping it down here as it's to 1 and 2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
This is a big inning here. You're down only 1 with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
Chris Heisey will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3 and 1. Now the pitch. In there for a called strike. 3 and 2 now.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Come on there. Come on, Chris. Here we go.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
And that's a nice comeback from down 3-0 to get the fly ball out. This is a guy he did not want to walk, so he made sure the next few pitches were at least in the strike zone.
Todd Frazier will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2 and 1. Here's a hard hit ball, but right to the second baseman Ellis. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Manny Parra is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Manny Parra.
Matt Carpenter will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
You see here from above, since he's left-handed, he's got the third baseman playing well off the line. I don't know if this is exactly where he intended to hit the baseball, but it works out for him.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Michael Lee will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Heisey is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. A look at our line score right there tells the story as the Reds lead this one here in the 8th in front of their home crowd here at Great American Ballpark. Matt Adams will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. And like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Runners off for second. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
In a spot like this where you have to have a base runner, you've got to make sure you're swinging at strikes. By rights, he should be on first right now because that was ball 4.
Matt Holliday will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
One on the way. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Yadier Molina would be next. A runner on first with 2 away.
Let's go. Come down.
Grounded to third. And Holliday has a base hit.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
Yadier Molina will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Come on, don't walk it.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. And that's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Sean Marshall will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Colton Wong will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Johnny Peralta will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Bruce is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. 3 left for St. Louis. They still trail it here 4-3. Tony Cruz is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Tony Cruz.
Daniel Descalso will also enter as he takes over at third base. Ryan Ludwig will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Come on, Ryan.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Ball 2.
All right, let's go.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Brian Pena waits on deck. Three and 2, here it is. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurt. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Brian Pena will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now the 1-1. Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
And this guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy. He's not the closer. But these are the guys that keep you in the ball games. And he's doing the job here.
Skip Schumacher is going to grab a bat now as that's going to put an end to Sean Marshall's time on the mound. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And Holiday's got this one, and there are 2 gone.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Brandon Phillips will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw over to Ellis will get to force at second, and that'll retire the side. Reds leave one, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3.
Your attention, please.
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Mark Ellis will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Fouled back. Here's the 2-2 offering. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
With him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach things. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Pat Nashik will take his cuts now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
John Jay will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Too high. 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Sliced hard the other way, but foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
Ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And And the Reds' attack tonight was spearheaded offensively by this guy, Joey Votto. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 4-3. Good night from Cincinnati.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Homer Bailey. His record is now 1-0. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman, his first. The loss goes to Adam Wainwright. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.